I am not perfect. Lord knows I am not perfect. But I will always speak with decency and moral clarity and treat all people with dignity and respect.
Senator Kamala Harris, the 55-year-old stepmother and wife, the daughter of immigrants, a Jamaican father and an Indian mother, who was her guiding force growing up in the California Bay Area.
Our mother was fierce in her belief that you will be judged based on your actions, not your words. Our mother also, she was all of 5 feet tall. But if you ever met her, you would probably thought she was 7 to 10 feet tall.
A lawyer by training, Senator Harris worked her way up the political chain. First as Deputy District Attorney in Oakland in the 1990s, prosecuting gang violence, drug trafficking, and sexual abuse. In 2004, she became the first woman in San Francisco's history to become District Attorney, then Attorney General of California, the first woman and first person of color to hold that post. She would face criticism over her stance on police prosecutions, but her star continued to rise in the Democratic Party, easily winning her race for U.S. Senate in 2016.
Do you solemnly swear to support?
The former prosecutor became more widely known when some of her notable moments in Senate hearings went viral, including during the 2018 Supreme Court confirmation hearings of Brett Kavanaugh.
Can you think of any laws that give government the power to make decisions about the male body?
I'm happy to answer a more specific question.
Male versus female.
There are medical procedures.
Her fierce grilling deployed again during the Mueller investigation.
Attorney General Barr, has the president or anyone at the White House ever asked or suggested that you open an investigation of anyone?
I wouldn't.
Yes or no?
Could you repeat that question?
As a Democratic candidate for president herself last year, her fiery debate style often flattening her competitors.
America does not want to witness a food fight. They want to know how we're going to put food on their table. Yes?
Reserving some of her harshest criticism for Joe Biden, confronting him for touting his ability to work with anyone, even segregationist senators.
It's personal, and it was hurtful to hear you talk about the reputations of 2 United States senators who built their reputations and career on the segregation of race in this country.
She went on to attack Biden's past position on school busing.
There was a little girl in California who was part of the second class to integrate her public schools, and she was bused to school every day. And that little girl was me.
Carol Porter, Kamala's childhood friend watching that moment at home, understood the emotion behind Kamala's fiery response.
When she brought up the busing in Berkeley, it made me emotional. I have to be careful now so I don't get emotional. And that's when I really leaned in. I was like, okay. And at that moment, I think she lifted up communities of people, especially people of color who went through that same experience with her.
Her ability to get tough with Biden garnered headlines throughout the Veep stakes process, making some wonder if the two could get past their tense moments. As speculation mounted about who would be his running mate, Biden was seen at a press conference with notes showing Harris's name and the talking points, "Do not hold grudges." Harris's relationship with the Bidens began with son Beau. The two both served as attorneys general at the same time before he died from brain cancer.
I will always feel and strongly about the greatness of who Beau Biden was. And I got to know Joe in large part through Beau's relationship with his father.
Biden acknowledging his son's bond with his VP pick in his announcement saying, "She worked closely with Beau. I was proud then and I'm proud now to have her as my partner in this campaign." 3 months after dropping out of the presidential race, Harris threw her support behind Biden.
I have decided that I am, with great enthusiasm, going to endorse Joe Biden for President of the United States. I introduce the next president of
She began appearing at fundraisers and events with Biden, including his last major event before the pandemic altered the campaign.
Look, I view myself as a bridge, not as anything else. There's an entire generation of leaders you saw stand behind me. They are the future of this country.
One of those younger leaders, now his running mate. The women reported to be her competition, throwing their support behind her. Senator Elizabeth Warren tweeting, "Throughout her career, she has been unafraid and an inspiration to millions of women who see themselves in her. Former UN Ambassador Susan Rice calling Harris, quote, a tenacious and trailblazing leader. From Congresswoman Val Demings, a powerful reflection saying to see a black woman nominated for the first time reaffirms my faith that in America there is a place for every person to succeed no matter who they are or where they come from. And from a childhood friend, a message of hope.
It means something to women. It means something for people of color. It means something for little girls who have the opportunity to look at her and see where she came from. Kamala didn't get given anything special. Kamala did her work. She did the work, probably more work than many who have preceded her have done to be where she is. And it's just, filled our community with pride. And I know that she's going to fill America with pride.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.